You're not feeling motivated about getting any work done. Alright, let's talk about it on the way to church tomorrow. Not tonight. I'm going to Walmart and I don't feel like taking you guys with me. So good morning. Yeah, like I said just in that little previous clip of me going, I'm heading out to church. But while I'm heading out to church, I'll talk to you guys about motivation, right? And I'm sure you've probably seen hundreds of videos on motivation, right? And I can lie and say I can put fancy B-roll footage of stuff and like make it all look like nice and pretty, but I feel like just me talking to you right here, more face to face, will get the point across better rather than just you just watching like B-roll footage in the back. Now I can lie and say I can do that. I can't film to save my life. I'm not a photographer or a videographer. I'm just a guy who holds a camera. But motivation comes and goes. If you're looking for a week total time, like out of 7 days, you're probably motivated maybe 2 out of the 7 days, maybe 3. Like 3 days of motivation, really pushing it. But when push comes to shove on that 4th day, it gets harder. It's gonna get harder. You're gonna not be motivated. You're gonna be like, oh, this is not working. Like when you go to the gym, you don't see the results in 2 days. You're like, oh, what's the point of going? And that's motivation, because you can be motivated. Everyone can be motivated to want to get things done, to grow a business, to grow a YouTube channel, to grow your career, like to you grow as a person. But when it starts to get hard, or when that motivation goes away, that's when the discipline needs to come in. And that's a hard thing to instill, especially when you're older, because you already had 20 plus years or whatever it may be of quitting when it gets hard. And it gets a lot harder to establish that snowball effect of wanting to do more. And I'm not saying I'm God's gift to this earth. I'm not. I fail every day. But it's to continue to keep going and pushing through no matter how hard. Like there are days where I don't want to run. There are days where I don't want to run 7 miles, but it's like, it doesn't matter how I feel. Motivation is a feeling, right? And that's what really it is. You're feeling motivated, right? You're feeling motivated, you're ready to go to church, you're ready to go to school, you're ready to go do work. But then when you're 3 days into it, you're like, oh man, this sucks. Like this isn't fun. And that's where that turns into that perpetual grind, right? That grind, that constantly doing it. That's the discipline portion of it. Because like I said, motivation is a feeling. You're motivated, you're feeling motivated, right? But you're never feeling disciplined, right? You don't say, oh, I feel disciplined, right? You just say, I am disciplined. Like, you can be motivated. It's kind of like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square. You can be motivated and you can be disciplined. But you can also be motivated and not disciplined, kind of thing, or disciplined and not motivated. Like all those words kind of just go around to one another. Like they're synonymous. You can replace them all around, make them how you want them to. But what I'm getting at is that motivation is going to die out. It's going to go away. And when that motivation's gone, that's where you need the discipline to just take over and be like, okay, I got to get this done. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. No, because your mind's going to want to fight you. And that's when you got to fight your mind. And that's where you got to let your body just do what it has to do. And I know it's a kind of a cliche term to do what you have to do, but yeah, it really is. You got to just get it done. It doesn't matter how you feel. Who wants to clean the house? Who wants to clean the toilet? Who wants to clean the sink, right? Who wants to do those kind of like chores or errands? It doesn't matter how you feel. So at the end of the day, you still got to do it. No one wants to go grocery shopping, but if you don't go grocery shopping, you don't have groceries, and then now you don't eat, right? So, but the disciplines, you get in the truck, you get in the car, and you drive out to the grocery store and you buy groceries. That's a very small little way of discipline, but it's just, you go do it. It doesn't matter how you feel, you got to get it done. So when your motivation is starting to wane and you don't feel like doing it, right? Like I've said earlier, being motivated is a feeling. But when that motivation starts to dwindle down and die out, the discipline needs to take over. And discipline builds in small increments. And That's what you just have to do. It's the little things add up over time, especially with discipline. Because eventually you will get into that mindset. It's kind of like a robotic mindset. It's like, doesn't matter how I feel, I got to get it done. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. I'm going to keep these videos shorter, kind of around these 5-minute mark. So if you did like this video, guys, be sure to take to the comments, let me know what you think about motivation. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. I always release this kind of content. If you do like it, like I said, leave a like. And again, take to the comments. So hope you guys have a great day. I hope you all take care. And I will see you guys in the next video, y'all. Have a good one.